Hello everybody, welcome back. Day 40, it is already here in Surviving the Aftermath in our little colony Hofort. And we have another group of survivors in front of it. They have some snacks here, some clothes, a new specialist, Erica. She's a scientist, so very good for that, for researching. And yeah, 3 adults, 3 children, let's accept them. Hopefully no one is turning hostile or something like that. For that, of course, we do need more shanties. So here we still have a little space that I would like to use in this little area here. So we just need another street for that, or road, going over here. Very good. For a bit more space here, I also need to repair my gate here because it's burning. As we can see, probably not the best advertisement for new colonists coming in. But we are at 43 colonists now, 4 are homeless. So hopefully with the shanty then, yeah, we'll probably need another shanty though as well. But that is working, our colony is growing, and food-wise, it's looking fine. Water-wise, we should be careful though. Right, let's go back to the world map, because we got lots of things to do on the world map as well. First of all, we finally found some fuel deposits here. So in this case here, a gas station, where we can get some fuel out of it. We can bring that then to the outpost. The fuel is very important for cars to repair. And then we have more fuel over here. And to the west, we have now Domino and Wallaby coming over here. So 2 specialists that are going to focus on the west then. So we have on both sides then something. She's going up here. We're probably going to have the outpost then somewhere here, because there's lots of exploration that needs to be done. And I'm eager to see what we find over there. Now, for researching, we do have something new, that is the cleansing, that will build us a sauna. I love saunas myself, so in Austria you go to saunas, obviously, especially in winter when it's freezing cold outside. And in that case, it makes sense to have a sauna here in my Hofort as well. Nuclear fallout, though, another one is coming as well. So with the fallout, we do have a problem again with our fields. So before it fully hits us, let's harvest our fields there, even though my fields are, yeah, as we can see, full anyway. In that case here, let's get rid of the other ones. They can be carriers and do some stuff for us. Food-wise, we should be prepared for it. Water-wise, we are not. So we do need, yeah, probably a water collector. And that is something we can hopefully do here. So this one here has then a very good water production of +12. Having a water collector just over here doesn't cost that much, I think. Nope, it doesn't. And wind turbine has been polluted, thus it's not working, so let's also decontaminate that. Here the pollution, it's the last tile of pollution that we have here. So as we can see, everything else then is cleared. So this is our heavy industry area then soon. And here we can really have some beautiful factories then, that is. Now the sauna has been completed researching. That's the cleansing. We do have some more buildings here now. So for the colony, we do have then all these, you know, comfortable or happiness buildings. So the cleansing is very important for hygiene. It costs firewood. We have enough firewood there anyway. Those 2 new here are interesting. We have the library then for the knowledge preservation. Increases the happiness, and we have the aggression release. For some, the way to relax is to get punched in the face or see someone else knocked silly. The arena allows colonists to brawl and let off some steam. I think this is pretty important here, because some of my colonists turn hostile, and perhaps the arena releases that. Pretty important then is here the house. So this one here is then the pinnacle of post-apocalyptic luxury. I'm looking forward to the house, so we can then finally get rid of the shanties. And then we have the cabinet and the movie theater here as the ultimate happiness buildings. But let's have the arena first. Let's punch some faces there for the arena. That is that. And here we're going to clean up then all these shanties there for houses, of course. Water collector has been built now. Very good. So someone is working on that now. The fish are here. And the water collector here. So we do have now a very good water production here. And our storages are full. Now, let's go back outside. Let's collect some more fuel. Oh, he's been damaged with that, but it's fine still. And up here, there's still also a bit of fuel. Let's get this one. Very good. And over here, we can now explore this area, where there's also fuel. So no idea why fuel pops up all of a sudden everywhere. But I think we can now have... Ah, there's a lake now. Why is there a lake? It doesn't matter. I'm going to have my outpost over there now. Let's go back to Hofort. And we can then, over here, have our outpost and establish a new one, the second one, and let's have that over here, right? So we have now 2 outposts, one here far away and one here far away, so we can then scout the edges of the map because we are reaching them soon. Oh, and also my specialist here, you can go scouting down there for the western part. We can of course also, can we get rid, I think we can, right? Get rid of these outposts again and just build them somewhere else. I hope we can do that. No, we can only view them. We cannot get rid of them anymore. Nope. So I think the only way how to get rid of them is demolish the outpost depot. Which is a shame, really. But no idea. Perhaps we don't even need to do that anyway. Nuclear fallout, where are you? I'm waiting. We are ready. There it is. The next nuclear fallout. And this time we are really ready because we have a field hospital that has 6 patient slots. And the first colonists are irradiated. Someone is actually injured, so my field hospital has something to do. And as we can see here, one of them can treat then 2 patients, since we only have 2 patients. But I'm still going to have 2 here because I think at least that it boosts the treatment rate. And the quicker we can cure them again, the better, obviously. And there's only actually 1 in here at the moment. Ah, there's the other one coming in now. Very good. So that the first one is already healthy again. That we never have too many of those guys here. And yeah, someone is homeless, but I hope that we can... Oh no, we can't. Alright, so let's build a shanty, because we don't have any science points well, at the moment. So the homes are far away, and 5 colonists have been irradiated. That's a lot, actually. Oh boy, hopefully I do have... I mean, 6 colonists are irradiated. Let's get actually all of them now in here. That should be fine. So the hospital is quite busy at the moment. Well, let's have another shanty then. Out here, right? There we can squeeze one in. Just beside that pit there. Beautiful location to live on. Alright, the hospital is really busy right now, but it's treating the people so quickly. It's beautiful. We do have the water for that. We do have the energy for it, so it should be totally fine here at the moment. But it's a lot of people who get sick there now. Medicine-wise, we are fine too. We have the iodine pills. They are the most important ones. 11 are irradiated. What the hell is going on? Why is so many all of a sudden? My specialists seem to be fine though, even though they're so far out here. Perhaps we should focus a bit on the pills here. There are pills everywhere. Let's take a few more pills here. Right, and over here, more scouting ahead. And down here, there are pills as well. We have the outposts here, so we can get those pills and that medicine quickly back to my home base then. But I'm a bit worried here right now. Hopefully I'm not losing anyone. Lots of people are irradiated, but the hospital is treating them quickly. I like that. And just in the middle of all of that, bandits approach the gate as well. Let's have a look at them once again. So they want some meds in there for a colonist, or 20 metal for a colonist. Let's go with the medicine. We have enough medicine. Doesn't matter really, and there's so much of it on the world map, so that's fine. The other problem is though that we have lots of contaminated buildings here, so we do need to decontaminate them. I think it's basically almost all of them, and of course if the shacks are contaminated, that rises the sickness rate that we have then in those buildings. So we just pretty much should do that everywhere, because everything is decontaminated. That's a bit, yeah, strange, but doesn't matter now. Alright, so we're still fine. Only 3 colonists so far are sick. The hospital is doing a fabulous job for that. We still have lots of antibiotics there as well. And there it is over. Also at the same time, 3 new colonists are adults now, so we really have lots of people that can help now on the fields, for example. On these fields here everywhere, food is still fine. We have 5 carriers at the moment. Only 1 colonist needs treatment now in the hospital, so we can have even more carriers. That's important because those carriers, well, they are also decontaminating the building, so it's good to have so many available at the moment, so that we can clean up the city here more quickly. Right, so that's that. And, well, we can now finally go with the sauna. I would really like to go with that. There it is. It needs some firewood, some water. Actually, it needs lots of water. And we do have the water tank here, so why not just have the sauna here in this area there, right? Just beside the water tower that we have there already. And plus, perhaps you have a nice view over the lake then as well. There it is. Costs quite a lot actually. Hopefully it's worth it. Still one more irradiated, but the hospital is taken care of. And here we're going to have then our town service building soon. Some specialists are ready once again. There's some medicine. Let's take this. He will take quite some time here with that. He's been quite damaged because we were always taking the risk. Not very successfully. Let's go down here. There's some more scouting. Some concrete. Alright, I guess we could do that. And over here. And there's some medicine there as well. Let's take all of it. We can never really have enough of that. And once again, oh yeah, okay. Hazard chance is pretty high though. In that area. I would really love to get a bit more science points as well. We don't have science anymore. And the sauna finally has been finished. So there it is, our latest building. It is hopefully using then the water from this water tower there. And in that case needs 5 water per day. That's actually quite a lot. 6 firewood per day. The building is open now. Yeah, people can then hopefully flood it. And of course it is a no textile zone. Very important for a sauna. And in here people can really sweat then with 100 degrees. Hopefully. Now that is that. So that should give us also more hygiene, because without that, or with that, with more hygiene, people tend to get less sick. And also here the last pollution area has been cleared, so this is now a clean area. We can work now on something else. There everything has been cleaned as well, so I'm really happy with how the progress is on that. Over there we have pollution pretty close to the sawmill. We should do that, otherwise it's going to pollute the sawmill forever. But I don't think we need that much more cleaning in the future. Right, we still have something here, but that's far away actually. This one has never been contaminated, or hasn't been contaminated for quite some time, so I think that should be fine too. A new van has approached as well, the Wandering Merchant. What has he got to offer? Some metal for concrete? Nope. Medicine for meat? Nope. Tools for firewood? Yeah, that's actually a good offer. Ah, damn it. I would have loved the science points there, but we don't have it. Let's take the tools for the firewood, so I don't need to have any tool production for quite some time. And firewood we have plenty of anyway, so that's totally fine. Over here we finally found some science points. Unfortunately they're very dangerous, so one of my specialists is down to 10 health only. I will not risk it once again, but we got a bit of science points out of it. But unfortunately it seems like the days of easy science grabbing are over. Wherever there is science it's hard to find, and it's usually high hazard. In that case here we have a new settlement, New Haven, and yeah, they don't really have anything else there, so a bit disappointing right now. I hope we find a bit more science. Down here we don't have any specialists. In this area here especially, so let's send my next specialist down here. We need more science points. We have 400 right now, so that gives us a bit of researching again. I would really love to go with the house, since this is luxury and comfort for my people. So let's go with that. And for production, or we could also go for library then as well. And production over here, the biofuel might be important. I would also really love to go with the industrial mining soon. This opens up then the metal, concrete, plastic and magnetic extractors here, so they can, you know, produce a lot of quantities of building resources. That would be something important then. Food wise everything is fine right now, nothing is really happening. We do need to find more science points, that's sure. And building wise, yeah, soon we're going to have an overhaul of our sheds here for the houses. That is something. Someone is irradiated, so let's just apply a doctor to it. We do have actually 6 carriers as well. So we have so many carriers at the moment. Workforce that we could use. Tool is fine though. I don't know why tools are not being used. I remember a time when you had really lots of tool consumption. Right now, basically no tool consumption. The same with the clothes. Very low usage on that. And yeah, there are actually people going to the sauna. I'm happy to see that. And as we can see, they're healing as well in there. So they tend to be less sickly then, if that is the case. Now, I would like to go with some more buildings though. And my specialists are ready. Please. Yeah, well, they're rare metals. Of course, we're going to get that first. And I hope for more science points. This one here, let's get the resources back to my outpost. I hope he can heal there then as well. That would be very important. Over here, fun boxes, very important. Let's take them then as well. We need them for the theater and stuff like that, for entertainment buildings in general. Over here, we can scout. Give me some science points. What's going on here? We need the science. And down here, let's go actually far away here with that specialist. All the way over here. Hopefully we can find something there. And right, what we want to do here now is finally go with the trade center. So the trade center enables trading with discovered societies. It's a huge building. Let's have that here somewhere. Or should we have that? Yeah, let's have that close to the gate. Down here, we have the trade center then. So that we can trade then with societies. And another thing, also the garage that we can have. Let's have the garage actually over here. There we can repair the cars then. That's something. And another building project that we need is the maintenance depot. So this one here, we can then have someone working at the maintenance depot, and he's then just going to repair and decontaminate the buildings without me having to, you know, direct them all the time to those things there. And there is actually some space here that we could still use. And yeah, let's go here. I hope we can still build the road then here around. Yes, that is working very good. Because over here, we're going to have some industry then. Right, so I'm going to also build the street over there. And here we can have lots of industry. There's also underground plastic then that you can get. Perfect. So the town is still taking shape. Everything is working out so far. New group of survivors. Oh boy, another 2 adults. Only 2 adults though. And a new fighter actually. Let's accept them. And the fighter can go out to the world map right away. Let's clear some bandit camps with the fighter then. Right, there she is. And let's put her to some fighting. Actually, we got so many specialists out there right now. We have to scroll through them now. And over here we have some bandits, but they have components only. This one is actually something because they're hiding something. Right, should be easy for her. Clearing that off. There we have some fighters. They're looking funny. The Rippers. And there we also have something. They're hiding something over there as well. And one of my colonists is homeless, but I'm going to wait now because comfortable housing is opening up soon. And the trade center has finally been finished. So also here we can now trade. So that opens up now our trade menu that we have. So here we have now all the societies that we found so far. We can see the distance to them. So how many days it would take to complete a trade. And what they offer, right? So what we could trade with them. Let's have a look at that creek, for example. And as we can see, they would offer us some weapons, corn, fiber, a car. In that case, not really the best stuff. They would have fun boxes. That is something that we need. And canned food would also be very good. They offer us science points. Let's go with that. So science points I want to have. All of it. Right, and we could now say, okay, we do have money. We do have actually 1,200 coins. 300 coins it would cost us. We could also give them something in return though. Pollution. Is that oh, that is actually worth something. I did not expect it. Let's give them some pollution. Right? It's actually worth something. I don't know, perhaps you can recycle pollution then in the future. That would be cool. And we have so many components. Let's also give them some components. There are 10 of it. Further reducing the cost here of the science points. And then we can confirm. And this trade now takes 2 days and 21 hours. And yeah, is in the trade center happening then, right? And we can do that quite often if we want to. Also here, the garage is finished now. So there we got the first car in it already, which is the hatchback. Speedy little car with limited passenger seats. Do we have other things here too? No, I think that's the one. It needs some fuel now. And a specialist needs to be assigned to it. So let's have Sang on it. So he has the car then, Sang, and he can then travel with the car around on the world map, having way more action points available. So, movement points that he can use then. Rare metals, and over here, He's still on his way back to the outpost. She can continue. Yeah, that are fun boxes. Low hazard. Very good. Was it all of them? It actually was all of them. Perfect. And here we can scout a bit more on this side there. Some more components. We actually are swimming in components. And she... Yeah, let's get her over there. Is there also some fighting here? Only some outfits. And the fighter still on the way to the bandits there. That's fine. Right, and finally there, as we can see now, only one more fuel is missing. And then we can finally use the car here as well. Sauna, quite busy. People are flooding the sauna. I would too. Lots of them are in there now. And in that case, other than that, homeless. Yeah, comfortable housing is finishing up now soon. Food-wise, food is going down a bit. Since we have so many people, I'm inclined to go with yet another field. We can have the large field now as well. There we would have lots of crops then. Oh, we have smaller fields here. I can put another smaller field in here. That is working. And probably another medium field then over here. Right, so there we have 2 more fields then coming up. And comfortable housing has been researched. Let's have a look then what else we would have here. 2-story house. Oh. This one here would open up the 2-story house. So it gets even better. We don't need that much space then anymore. Should we go with that right away? Then we could skip the normal house and go right with the 2-story house. Okay, it doesn't seem there is any penalty on it. Right, let's go with the 2-story house there for now. We do have the house now, the normal one. But if there's a 2-story house without any penalty, I would go with it. Right, quite a big building there. Doesn't need more space than the shanty though, I hope. Right, I think we can squeeze in there 2 then for each of these here. That would be very important. So I don't need to destroy my layout there of the roads anymore. Here, very good. Let's go with some potatoes there. On both fields there. Right, so we have lots of fields working for us now. My specialist once again. There's some new research. Give me science points. He can now finally return to the outpost. Very good. So we do have now the resources available right now. We could also say to him, return to the colony. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's stay in the outpost. Perhaps he can heal there. And here we can continue with hopefully some... nothing. No signs anywhere. Nope. She's still on her way to the fighters there. That's a bit tedious if there's no science points. We need that. We got a bit of science back from the trade now. The trade is still on its way back though, I think, right? Yeah, we still cannot use another trade route then. And... oh, the car is being repaired now. Funny little car there. And pollution has been depleted as well. Where is that? Over here. Perfect. So in that case, we might actually stop with cleaning now. Or we clean those guys here. Those pollution piles there. No, I don't think we need to do anything with pollution so far. So let's actually put it on pause for now. We save some energy with that and a workforce. Right, so far so good. A bit more science points would be awesome. Supporting walls now, so we can finally go now with the 2-story house. There it is. It costs way more resources. It costs a lot of resources. But in that case, lots of space as well. And it seems like there is no penalty for it. So we might actually go with it then once we have the planks. So we need to speed that up a bit here. People, you need to work more quickly. Stay tuned.